Rick Rock pulled up to no yumper. Yeah, he did, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man, this felt like a Doughboy episode. The way Kiwi Head was talking to Compton Rick Rock, I want to say this too. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock because he tried to, like do his thing. Oh, nigga, you doing this? All this. That was smooth. I see what he was trying to do, but ultimately, I feel like, damn, this was not the look, bro. My nigga came up there dressed like a Yellowstone National Park Ranger or some, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, gang. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman, I before the E. Man, golly. I don't know, y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. Shout out to all my good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all. You know it. You know it. We bike with another one. And again, man, Compton Rick Rock came up here. I don't know if this was a character he was playing or what. He seemed super horny. He was talking about purchasing Panocha the whole time. He was talking about maxing people who are locked up. They women. I don't know what this was. I also want to say I felt like I never seen someone so eager to be on No Jumper until this, but I never knew that he wanted to be here until I just seen kind of how he was maneuvering up there. He just seemed like super ready for the moment or whatever. I don't know. This was a bit weird to me. The interview. Like it was entertaining. Some people was hitting me like, oh, they had mentioned you and all that. Shout out No Jumper. Shout out Adam22 for finally saying my name, I guess. But so I actually peeped a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? I peeped a lot of this and I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. At one point, Kiwi Head screamed on Rick Rock. And man, I don't give about that. I don't care nothing about that, man. But yeah, if this your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this your first time to the channel, shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah, we gonna get into this. This is titled Adam clowns Rick Rock for wanting to film a No Jumper movie. We not gonna play the whole clip. I put it in a certain little spot or whatever. But even that itself, you know what I mean? Like, why ain't trying to film your own movies? Don't you got something going on with Snoop? And this conversation has to do with Snoop, y'all. Rick Rock said Snoop is bigger than Kai Cenat. And Kiwi Head disagree. Let's get into it.
It's nothing, put like this, it's nothing y'all can say. It's nothing y'all can say. Y'all might be right. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this. It's nothing y'all can say that's gonna make me say none of these cats is bigger than the dog. Man, until they do that.
I'm not saying that.
They're not bigger than the dog.
Can you accept that is a liability for you as a podcaster if you're not willing to have a serious conversation? You're just gonna default to
no. They're not bigger than the dog.
Endorsing somebody who's shown you love.
They are not bigger than the dog.
Okay, so we just asked Gemini. Gemini says Kai Cenat would command a significantly bigger live audience than Snoop Dogg.
Man, you talking about an AI system.
While Snoop Dogg is a legendary global icon with massive cross-generational fame, live streaming is an entirely different ecosystem where Kai Cenat completely dominates.
I want to see Kai Cenat do the Olympics.
You are wrong.
I want to see him do the Olympics.
Do you understand how that is completely irrelevant?
I'm not here to be right or wrong. What I'm saying, none of them niggas is bigger than Snoop Dogg.
We're having a conversation. Why would you not care if you were right?
Snoop Dogg is the biggest, man. That's it. That's all with me. That's just me.
Okay,
I can say what y'all want to say.
On a podcast, it's like you're trying to be objective to like have
I'm
like
not
a serious
trying to be
conversation.
That's just what I'm saying. He's the biggest.
Right, but I mean that would be like me saying like, well, King Pill is bigger than Tyler the Creator.
Than Outkast.
Because me and King Pill are tight.
You said King Pill.
I never even.
This is what I'm gonna say. Just about this, I think we had. I don't know. That shit is wild debatable if you ask me. Snoop Dogg is the biggest rapper on the globe, the most recognizable rapper on the globe. right? Now, Casanata's big, gang. But I don't really know streamers like I know they're super popular and all that, but I don't know. You know what I mean? That's hella debatable if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that's hella debatable. But Rick Rock worked with Snoop, so Rick Rock is just, you know what I'm saying? He all Snoop D-O double jizzle. I'm not mad at him.
Met Tyler, the Creator. So to me, it's, hey, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying King Pill.
You're wrong, because King Pill definitely ain't bigger than Tyler, the Creator. It's a whack-ass argument.
Was bigger than Tyler, the Creator, because that's my boy. And Tyler, the Creator, I never even met him.
What I'm going to do, argue with you?
King Pill is not Snoop.
No, but I'm saying that what I'm saying is as logical as what you're saying.
No. I'm riding with the king of the West Coast, man.
Right, but when we're talking about like who can command a bigger audience,
I'm talking about the king of the West Coast.
Obviously, he's not going to be able to do the numbers.
Man, listen,
you don't think Snoop Dogg can command this?
Do you know that Snoop Dogg?
Did you not read the synopsis?
Yeah,
of course he can.
Watch this, man.
Be serious.
Snoop was before all these dudes.
That is irrelevant.
I don't care what they talk about.
Doesn't matter.
No, it ain't.
Hey, do you know what's
Snoop
crazy?
is the biggest, man.
You know what's crazy is that Snoop Dogg was my first favorite rapper when I was a child, and I'm still able to have a conversation about this objectively and not just default to who shows me love.
He's one of my favorites.
Okay, so you're saying live stream over the phone.
I'm saying who has like a bigger active fan base?
Rick Rock Sheriff Department outfit is really like, I don't know, fool. Like, I don't know.
It's like if Kai Cenat did an event and then Snoop Dogg did an event on the same day, Kai Cenat's event would be a global takeover, and we probably wouldn't hear about Snoop's event. That's just reality.
I feel like Snoop got.
I understand it might be a difficult pill to swallow, but that's just reality.
Snoop has fans your age.
Everybody don't know Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat don't have too many fans.
Everybody don't know who the fuck Kai Cenat is. No, they don't.
As far as the younger
generation, I go ask my grandma right now.
As far as the generation who's going to go to a live event or watch something live, Kai Cenat is so much bigger.
I can go ask my grandma, you know Snoop Dogg? Yes. You know Kai Cenat? Who is that?
But your grandma's not going to watch the live stream or go to the live event.
But she know who Snoop Dogg is.
But no, that is when you're equating.
You're talking about global recognition versus an active fan base.
Man, I'm talking about the biggest.
But that's why I said.
Boom, that was a good point from Kiwi Head. Good point, Kiwi Head. Global recognition and an active fan base. I think Kai might have that. Straight up. I think Kai might have that. You know what I mean? And I wanted to say that off the back, but I didn't want to disrespect Uncle Snoop, right? Shout out Snoop. I'm going to be at the BET Awards. Special guest at the battle raps and all that. Yeah, make sure y'all pull up and all that. But yeah, I ain't wanna do Uncle Snoop like that. But it's like when Kiwi had put it like that, I believe he's accurate, straight up. Even when he said if Snoop throws an event one day and Kai Cenat throws an event the same day, I'm pretty sure that Kai said, I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna know Snoop had an event. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. But I agree with that.
Overall fame, Snoop Dogg is light years beyond damn near anybody in the culture. But
depending on the vibe of the concert, them old heads gonna come out to support Uncle Snoop.
Well, yeah,
they love him. But Snoop got fans your age.
No, for sure. Look.
Nobody your age want to watch Kai Cenat.
Your parents know who Snoop Dogg is for sure. You feel me? I'm pretty sure. If not, I don't know if your grandparents or
man, how the hell we get on this anyway?
Some of them might know who they are.
You were saying
and your kids' generation.
The biggest call you, so you know what you're doing. You got something going.
Oh yeah. See, I'm getting old. I'm the oldest nigga.
Because you keep using like Snoop Dogg calling you as like justification for everything else in your life.
No, because you said something about movies, and I said you think I don't know what I'm doing if I got the biggest in the world calling me, and you brought
I'm
up
just saying that I wouldn't sit there and act like I'm like a star movie director if I've never met.
Listen, it doesn't matter.
Just because I assume that I could.
You think Snoop gonna be calling me just because I'm a? Listen, man, he's calling me for my work.
But when we're talking about like making a movie,
he's calling me for my work though, bro.
He might call you. He's not calling you're
me.
A cool dude.
No, he don't. He don't have any.
If he wanted to,
man, are you crazy?
I know for a fact that Snoop watches all this content. Snoop watch all of it. I know it for a fact. You know what I mean? And I think he might like Compton Rick Rock. I don't know if necessarily like he's calling him for his skill set. No disrespect to Rick Rock, but I don't know. I don't know about him as far as like film and all that. You know what I mean? And I would say if I don't know anything about his film like that, then maybe it's not on a level of like, oh, Snoop trying to call me for some film stuff. But again, I don't know. These guys be different out here. Y'all want to know something? All right, so I'm going to tell y'all something, right? So right now, niggas doing some weird campaign with like with my cousin, like trying to be like, oh, she worked with Rack 100. All y'all know that's bunk, right? So, and it's random, but I'm just sitting here looking at him in his cop suit, right? So Compton Rick Rock called my cousin, right, and go, oh, Demon Time Exotics is online, talking about you, saying you do this, that, and the other, with Rack 100. Mind you, homie did that like the day before or something. My cousin called him. I'm just keeping it transparent with y'all because I want to let y'all know how niggas play out here, and niggas don't, I'm not part of none of this shit. I want y'all to understand that, right? I don't know what he got going on. Day before, Compton Rick Rock was online talking about my cousin working with Rack and all this just lies, right? So she called him. Yo, why are you online saying, oh, you know, it's just the content. Is it the content? And my cousin not no content creator. She represents content creators. She fights strikes. She can get some channels back. Everybody's channel you can't get back, but she has a resume where she's got multiple channels back. You know what I'm saying? She not a content creator. He tells her on the phone, oh, this is just content. But then he called her to say that Demon Time Exotics is doing this. Mind you, all these niggas worked with Rack 100 at one point. I'm just saying this to say these niggas be wacky. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can feel however they want to feel about my commentary and the things I say, but this is the thing with me. I don't run plays. I'm not an actor. I don't dress up in suits and shit. I'm just me, right? And everybody not a character. You know what I'm saying? But what I find is the vast majority of these niggas online is characters, bro. And you got to take what they say with a grain of salt. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Again, I don't even know why I told that story, but I just felt like I had to with him sitting up here looking like a damn sheriff deputy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of weirdo games niggas be playing out here. Again, I think it's weird he even up here at No Jumper, trying to make a movie for him and shit. Like, that's weird, bro. Straight up. And don't believe nothing what these niggas be saying out here, bro, because they all content. They all learn from Rack 100. You know what I'm saying? And then fall out with him and then want to be like, oh, Rock, he's this, he's that. Yeah, but all you niggas was doing it up with him. It's weird. But anyway, let's get back to the sheriff.
You wanted to talk to somebody about making movies. I'm sure that there's people that are more qualified than
Spike Lee.
But people who have made one or more movies.
Guess what we call it? He calling The Rock, though.
Right, but he's probably just calling you to talk, right?
No, he's not. He's calling The Rock for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
What reason?
It doesn't matter what you feel or what you think he's calling me for. The ain't calling me just because I'm some cool nigga from Compton.
No, but like if you want to get advice on like,
but I think he would literally call you because you some cool nigga from Compton. Oh, gang. Like that's not far fetched. That's not far fetched. Do any of you guys in the comments know any notable Rick Rock movies or anything? And again, this is not me trying to shade homie or nothing, but I'm saying, do any of you guys know any notable Rick Rock films? You know what I mean? Just out of curiosity, y'all let me know.
Making a movie, you should probably call somebody who's actually made a movie, right? He probably knows tons of people who've made movies.
We just made
He's been in all these big movies.
Yeah, I do. I'm doing the same. You just see me on the movie.
I seen you playing a role.
It doesn't matter. You don't know what.
Who knows Antoine Fuqua? He was in Training Day.
Had wrote in the. You don't know what I did in.
Well, we assume you probably would have told us if you had a deeper involvement.
Man, I got most stuff on there. I did.
Okay.
Just next time, just be like, man, check my IMDb. I ain't got time for this bullshit.
I need to get me. I gotta get. Yeah. This nigga just want to argue. You want to go back and forth?
No, but it's not that I want to go back and forth. It's like if you're going to be a podcaster, you need to.
I'm a hustler, man.
You need to be willing to be checked on your.
Man, I'm not no podcaster. I just told you that an hour ago.
Well, you're on a podcast right now.
I'm a hustler. You got a hustler on here.
But see, okay, that is another default that you keep saying is like, I'm a hustler.
I'm a hustler.
We're trying to have like real conversations about real shit. So when you default to like, I'm a hustler,
you a
everybody
podcaster
out there in the audience
you
is
a
thinking,
podcaster?
oh, that's some.
I'm not a podcaster. You called me up
but
here,
you're
nigga.
on a podcast right now.
Yeah.
I feel like he like, you called me up here, nigga. He like, you called me, gang. You spiraling. You wanted me up here. Dressed like goddamn You know what I mean? Sheriff Rick Rock. I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean? But you definitely a podcaster. Everybody who sit on here and talk about subjects, even us reactors. Reactors are podcasters too. I just realized that in the last month or so. Hey, we podcasters too, because I used to be like, I don't podcast. But everybody be like, oh, bro, I watch your podcast. Yeah, I guess it is a podcast because I sit in front of a microphone on camera and talk about things. That's podcasting. But let's continue.
On a podcast, but I'm a hustler.
But when you're on a podcast, like people expect you to make sense.
Killing it.
Man, listen, man. These people want to be entertained. They don't give a about this shit. Really.
Right, but they're not going to be entertained for long by somebody who circumvents the conversation by saying, I'm a hustler.
Guess what they're going to say? Man, we don't want that back on here. And that's cool with me because I'm not a podcaster.
He was saying he wears the bitches with ass.
Yeah, I'm a hustler, nigga. I'm not on here trying to fake like I'm no podcast and all of those.
I was like, where Cassidy at?
We're Cassidy.
I'm a hustler. I'm going to start saying that whenever anybody tells me I'm wrong. I'm a hustler.
I'm trying to get money.
I can sell water to a well.
Man, I've been doing this since I was 14 years old. Mama seeing me at the liquor store. Hey, mama, put this money up. Boy, what are you doing?
But doing what?
Man, I can't tell you what I was doing, but I was doing what I was doing.
I've been murder. I'm pretty sure you can tell us about stealing from a liquor store.
No, I can't. No, I don't steal from liquor stores. I'm telling you about that, nigga. I'm a
not no more, huh?
Whatever you was doing, you should be able to just say it. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with all this? Like, what's the deal? Like, what you mean? Nigga went down for a hot one, 14 years or something like that, and you don't want to tell niggas what you was hustling at the liquor store. That's weird. That's weird.
I never stole from liquor store.
Okay, I believe you.
I'm a hustler. I never robbed a liquor store. I never stole. That's broke nigga shit. We don't do that.
No, for sure. And you already know fools get packed for stealing from the store.
I just never been something I was into, man. Yeah. Like stealing. What for we stealing out the store for? We can make money to buy the whole store.
You got to start somewhere.
I watched my father and my uncle.
How are you going to make money to buy the whole store? Like comparing that to stealing.
So you talking to me like, so you know how you talking to me right now?
He's a dream crusher.
Like I'm trying to get you to make sense.
No. You getting at me like I'm just some old that's what you getting at me like.
No, I'm trying to get you to make sense in the conversation.
He said you getting at me like I'm a hard ER. That's what Gang said. In the real joint, he said a hard ER. I was like, that's how you talk to all y'all, nigga. You be reacting to the shit. This how you talk.
No, that's how you getting at me though. You getting at like y'all can't do better than me. That's how
you are from the store where you can buy the store.
You getting at
it's an insane thing to say, and everybody at home watching this hears that, and they're like, "Oh, that doesn't make any sense."
You can't get no money to buy the store. That's how you getting at a nigga.
Obviously, if you're stealing from the store, then you can't buy the store.
Who said we were stealing?
It costs like $100,000 plus to buy a store.
I don't steal, nigga. I just said we don't steal.
You're talking about like where
he said he don't.
I don't steal, nigga.
Considering stealing from the store, obviously doesn't have the option of buying. But we're not talking about you.
But that's what you said. You said
having an intelligent conversation is being able to think outside of yourself.
But you talk to them like they dumb though, man.
But if you say something dumb,
facts he do. Facts he do. Facts he talk to niggas like they do. A lot of y'all niggas seem dumb though. Nigga gonna say, why would I steal from the liquor store? We could buy the liquor store. So I take it Rick Rock got a liquor store somewhere in the hood.
Then I'm gonna have to talk to you like you're dumb to try to get
earlier. What do y'all views do for my channel? He said, what do y'all views do for my channel? This is important in any type of way that's working on for your favor.
Okay, but you would think that somebody telling you from like experience what a reactor does for a channel,
you talking to niggas like
it doesn't do anything. But you're refusing to accept that somebody who has
making it seem like you better than everybody on this motherfucker though.
No, I just haven't.
No, that's how you getting at niggas,
now you're going into the victim role, which is crazy.
Victim. I'm saying some real.
No, you're not, because you're not willing to listen to me when I have infinitely more expertise on this topic than you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so like if you really want to go back to the concept of like, does a reactor help no jumper? It's like, I'm telling you, as somebody who's been doing this for a long time, 10 years, this is my main thing. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter at all. And you don't seem willing to accept that I, as an expert in that exact topic, you're trying to tell me that I'm wrong.
So if a person,
but then you're not putting forth any kind of actual argument to explain it.
If a person go in the store and spend $100, and a motherfucker come right behind him and spend $1, at the end of the month, nigga, that shit add up.
$101.
It don't matter who came in. You think the liquor store care about a nigga coming in spending 10 cents, a nigga spending 1,000? Because when they get to counting all that stuff up, it make money. That's what I'm trying to explain. You basically saying, nigga, F y'all. Nigga, I'm bigger than all of y'all. Nigga, I don't care what you niggas do.
But I'm not actually saying F y'all because I actually don't care at all if people react to our content.
You might have reactions that love your channel.
But all I'm saying, and I don't give a if they love it or hate it, all I'm saying is it doesn't matter for us.
No, it doesn't matter.
And if anything, it hurts. Because obviously, like...
So now you sound like Gucci, who don't want to wear their clothes because it devalues they value. That's what you're saying. You say
anyone in charge of Gucci has ever said that.
No, hold up, homie. So hold up, cuz, hold up. Because what you saying, if a do a reaction,
all the cuz done came out. He said, hold on, homie. Hold on, cuz.
Yo, it's hurting your channel. That's like Gucci said, I don't want you wearing our clothes because it's making our shit look cheap.
Do you think that's...
Man, come on, cuz. You know what you're doing, homie.
You want to fact check those?
Louis Vuitton for sure.
Okay, but I'll give you the example that is going to prove my point. Is that the other day I'm sitting on the podcast with Crip Mac and... Hey, one mic. I'm sitting on the podcast with Crip Mac and ODM Slim. And ODM Slim, we're kind of arguing about like our content or whatever. And he said...
Man, you talking about that dude dope, man. I don't want to talk about that. Man, you talking about the dope thing,
totally
man.
irrelevant. But I said, ODM Slim said, I don't even watch your shit. I watch your shit through Neem. Which, I'm not striking Gangland Neem's channel. I don't give a f if he reacts to it. From what I heard, he actually does like relatively positive reviews of our content or whatever. I don't really know. I've only really watched like one or two of his videos.
Check him out.
Who is that?
But he's a reactor who does the exact same thing that you do. And
what's his name?
Gangland Neem.
I thought you was going to mention him.
There's your...
And I'm going to tell you like this, right? I'm going to tell you like this. Off the back, Officer Rick Rock, that's nasty work. You know who I am, gang. You know who I am like I know who you are, gang. Who's that? You know who I am, gang. You know exactly who I am. You know who my cousin is because you be calling her randomly. You know who I am, gang. And this is what I mean. This is what I be trying to tell you about all these online personalities, all these online characters. Nothing to Rick Rock personally or anything, but all of them be playing a role. You understand what I'm saying? I told you earlier about how this nigga try to put my cousin in some content, blatant lies, right? Then call when Demon Time Exotics does the same thing that he did, essentially. But he called my cousin. What kind of grown men do this kind of stuff? What kind of grown men sit up here on a podcast, right? I'm like the sole proprietor of No Jumper Reactions. Ain't nobody do it better. That's just how I feel. I don't care how nobody feel out there. Oh, put it in the comments. Don't. I'm him. How you gonna sit here and act like you don't know who Gangland Neem is? And that's not me being big-headed or anything. But again, I only say that to point out like, yo, these folks be like disingenuous, gang. They do a lot of shit behind the scenes, a lot of fake shit. You know what I mean? Who's that? Like, come on, fool. Come on, fool.
Shout out, Neem. Anyway, he said that he watches our channel. He's a reactor who does the exact same thing that you do. And
what's his name?
Gangland Neem.
I thought you was going to mention him.
There's your shout out, Neem. Anyway, he said that he watches our channel through Gangland Neem's channel.
Right.
So that's at least one person there, and I would actually probably say that most of the people, like if Gangland Neem uploads a video and it has 5,000 views because they want to see him react to our content, that might be as many as 5,000 people that are not watching our channel because they're watching this. Now, fair use is important.
Oh, yeah, I have seen it.
And I'm not taking issue with the fact that he does that, but the idea that his content is helping my channel get bigger, why would anyone think that?
I like how he ended that. That was strategic how they did that. Why would anyone think that? I don't know if I'm helping No Jumper at all. And this is what I could tell you from my expertise in reactions, right? I ain't been doing it 10 years. It's about 3, right? And this is what I could tell you. Everybody who watch my content, watch No Jumper. So, you know what I'm saying? The thought that, you know, I would take anything from their 6 million subscribers is just as crazy as a nigga thinking that me at 30,000 subs and whatever little 5, 6 to 10,000 views I get on videos would be helping them. Both of them is just as crazy if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But shout out Kiwi Head for the shout out. He's like, there's your shout out, Neem. I didn't ask for no shout out. Everybody has mentioned me up there. I don't clip that shit or nothing because I'm just sitting here doing what I do. I don't do it for shout outs or recognition or any of that. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my good subs. I do this for y'all. Make y'all laugh and entertain y'all. You know what I mean? But again, I don't know what all this was. This was a weird little podcast. I feel like it was entertaining, but it was weird. I don't really know what Rick Rock goal was. Was he trying to shade the gang members? Was he trying to get hired? Was he trying to get me out the way? I don't know what his goal was up here. Like, I don't feel like Rick Rock accomplished anything up there, but he did a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. All these people are confusing to me, man. I be telling y'all all the time, I'm just a regular nigga, man. What you see is what you get with me. I don't got no personality. I'm Naeem. Just that. Like, I don't got no behind the scenes this, so I'm trying to run plays, and I don't need that. Let me tell y'all this, 30,000 subs. You know what I mean? I get pretty decent views and all that just from talking, just from reacting, not from going on anybody's platform, not for running no plays, not for lying, because you niggas out here lying. You niggas blatantly lying. Compton Rick Rock, Demon Time Exotics. Y'all are blatantly lying. Then y'all got beef with each other, but y'all using my cousin as content. Like, y'all niggas is different, gang. Y'all niggas is different. Y'all better pay attention to these characters that y'all following. You know what I'm saying? With all due respect, y'all better pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But he'll probably be back up there. He'll probably be hired again. He was trying to shoot a movie. I don't know. But for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever it is. Make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. But what I like y'all to do is comment down below, man. Let me know what y'all think about Rick Rock and Adam22's back and forth. Like I said, I thought the podcast, from everything that I saw, and I saw a lot of it, I thought it was wildly entertaining. Don't know what Rick Rock's goal was, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kiwi had pretty much just like belittled him the way that he does Doughboy and Rack 100 at times. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he got what he wanted from it. But y'all let me know in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.